What it do, what it is, what it be. Y'all tune in to Everywhere We Want TV. It's your boy, Just Kai.
And it's your girl, TJ.
And we back with another episode.
Back with another one. Back with another one. Yeah. Back with another. Back with another episode.
Pew.
If it was up to me, I wouldn't feel nobody, no sympathy. I'm gonna play the pain. I'll give you everything. I just want to see you win. Want to see you win. If this world was mine.
Well, I guess you could start with that since you're singing it.
Kendra Lamar and SZA are coming to Charlotte. They're coming to Charlotte in 3 weeks, and I'm so excited. We're going to go see Kendrick. Kendrick is my second favorite rapper, and I'm excited to go see. And SZA's like top right now. SZA's like my number one favorite R&B artist. So it's like my favorite R&B artist right now, and one of my favorite rappers in the same concert. I'm so excited.
Yeah, sometimes you got to pop out
And show... We trying to stay away from the N-word.
I'm trying to. Well,
We're trying to stay away from the N-word right now.
Matter of fact, I'm probably going to get a jar. N-word
a swear jar?
An N-word jar. Not a swear jar, but an N-word jar.
So we can say other curse words. We just didn't say the N-word.
Yeah, man. I don't really got no issue with because I mean, when I say...
No, we shouldn't say the N-word, sure.
When I say it, I refer to everybody, whether it's an animal, it don't matter what race you are. If you doing, that type of shit, that's what I'm like, oh, you type shit, it ain't really like, now nobody else better say it if you ain't, our race, but you're right, we shouldn't say it.
Yeah, we shouldn't say it at all. I'm cracking up right now because we have our dog literally as our audience. Like, I swear she was laying down, and once we started, she got up and sat right in front of us, and she is our audience. Thank you for joining the show, baby girl.
All right, now do you get too excited?
Oh yeah, she's gonna come and get in front of the camera and try to be a part of the show. But she's literally sitting right next in front of the camera, just staring at us, guys. She's so cute. Yeah, so I'm excited about that, y'all. We got a lot of stuff going on in May. There's a lot of fun stuff coming up that I'm excited about.
I thought you were gonna talk about the video because that's the song you started.
Yeah, the video. If you look up at me, I wanna will. The video just came out. It came out today? For Luther. It's so good. I like it. I mean, I like the cinematography of it all. Of course, it's like a simple video. It's not like... But the cinematography, I feel like I haven't seen a black and white video, majority like black and white video in a long time.
I mean, Drake just dropped Nokia, too.
I haven't seen Nokia.
It was black and white.
Was it good? Because everybody keeps talking about the Nokia video, like... hit numbers.
I've never seen the video. I think I've seen like little clips.
I should have watched that before the show.
I don't know if
it hit a lot of big numbers.
That's my first time hearing that song. But why he say baby girl like baby girl? Why he say it like that? Baby girl.
I've heard the song, but I haven't heard it enough to know.
It's not the function.
I need to watch the video. I should have watched the video, so I should have told y'all.
It's a vibe though. It's a vibe. Drake gonna come through with the vibe, so.
Drake's gonna come through with the vibes. I did see like a little short clip of the video, and it's like I saw dancing, a lot of dancers. Yeah. So
they say it was some subliminal shots sent Kendrick's way. So I definitely gotta watch the video just to see if I can.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to watch the video and dissect the video in front of you guys. But I mean, again, that video I heard hit numbers, but I mean, of course it's gonna hit numbers. It's Drake.
Well, what you said before, off camera, she was talking about they should bring 106 apart back. I told her they definitely shouldn't. But
why definitely? Like what
to your point, if they did, maybe it would like make people's videos be like, 10 times better.
Yeah.
Because
it would.
A lot of majority of videos, like especially rapping, like they just be standing there.
They don't care because nobody's.
It just be random clips of them at the gas station.
But it's no competition right now.
Outside,
I feel like people care.
You ain't really trying. But Kendrick videos usually do be like what you were saying, like when it comes to cinematography. But when it comes to that, like it's real artsy in a way.
Yeah.
Even with Baby Keem, like whenever he do videos with Baby Keem, I don't know. Sometimes it gives like that real I don't know. It's just real like dope. I like seeing art, like just the art of a music video.
Yeah.
So and seeing culture in the music video instead
Yeah.
of just like waving guns. I feel sorry for cameramen.
Instead of doing the same old.
Boy,
I mean, and for us, like, creatives, like, we want to do something different. We want to push the limits with anything that we create. And so doing the same old, seeing the same videos is boring. But I feel like 106 in Park would be good. I feel like it would help people. It would help more musicians like actually strive to even go like be better in their music videos. Because I feel like 106 in Park probably gave a little bit of competition to artists. Like they wanted their music video to be top 10 or to be number one. Like they probably put a lot more effort into the music videos because they know everybody was tuning in Friday after school, after work to watch the music videos. It was dropping. Everybody knew when your music video was going to drop. Yeah. And so I feel like I don't see no difference. So I don't see why it wouldn't be successful today because they even brought up like, oh, well, we got YouTube. YouTube was there at that time too. The only difference is you're dropping it for 106 in Park first. That's going to be the first place you're going to drop it. You don't drop it on YouTube first. You drop it on 106 in Park first. Then, you know, YouTube's not going to be a competitor if your music video ain't out right there at that moment. And we have so many podcasts. Podcast is damn near what 106 in Park was. They brought in so many celebrities. They did so many interviews. They had the rap battles. They had the performances. It was way more than just music videos.
Well, with everybody so money hungry now, though, I wonder, like, if artists would be cool with, like, I wonder if artists would want a bag for it to be on 106 in Park now. Because, I mean, they making so much bread from YouTube anyway, so I wonder if, like, they would want a bag to even though I feel like them being on 106 in Park itself is, of course, like, promotion
Exposure,
anyway.
yeah.
But then, at the same time, will 106 in Park have that same audience that they had back then, today?
Why not? Wildin' Out hasn't. Wildin' Out still has an audience. They still have full shows. I mean, that's the only show I can think of right now that's like primarily like a black show with a full audience. But
well,
like
not audience like there. I'm talking about like just audience in general.
In general,
yeah. Like viewers.
I feel like people with audience. I feel like it's based off of like who the hosts are, what the hosts bring, and all the extra outside of the music videos. The music videos is just an aspect. It's just a piece. But the interviews, people are still watching these interviews. People are still watching their favorite, celebrities interviews. So that's not gonna go anywhere. If you got an interview, you're gonna get that audience. You bring in different aspects, whether it's comedy or maybe having stand-ups or I don't know, skits or SNL. Like there's so many different things you can do.
It's like streamers, for example, like
bring in streamers.
But artists be breaking like music video. They almost use streamers for 106 Park sometimes. Like they'll reach out to a streamer, they'll be like, "Hey, review this video," and they get the exclusive.
Right.
But that would be bigger than 106 Park though?
Why wouldn't it work?
I don't know, man. I mean, I'm not saying
that streamers can't do it anymore. They all can win. I feel like. Why wouldn't it? I'm not saying streamers can't do it anymore, but people can watch the streamers and they can watch 106 in Park. Just like multiple people watch multiple interview shows, talk shows, podcasts.
But 106 in Park,
there's not enough room for everybody.
Yes and no. Like you're thinking of like daytime television. Like that's a little different.
It
than
was
like
daytime.
106 in Park. And then plus
106 in Park was daytime television.
We got so much access to so many other like. Whether it is YouTube, or just internet in general, Instagram, Facebook, like it's so many different World Star, so many different avenues where you can catch these videos now compared to back then. I'm not saying they can't do it, but I'm just curious on like how good would it really be in today's era.
I just don't see how it couldn't be good as long as you bring in the correct talent and bring in new extra fluff.
So do you think it should still be on BET?
I mean, it could be on Netflix. It could be on BET. It could be on Netflix.
I wonder
It
if
could be on
BET even own
streaming.
that. If they own 106 Park, or if that's even like a.
BET Plus. I mean,
But it's like, I feel like they would be more successful if they just did it in like a podcast format versus putting it on like BET.
what you mean if they did on
Or if
YouTube
they did
versus
it like,
put it on
do it on
television?
YouTube, yeah. Because I mean,
I guess they can.
Because who
they
coming
can
home
be.
like to catch that? Like back in the day, that's 106 Park. We used to catch that after we get off the bus
What
and
is
we
the
go
difference?
home. We
If
catch
the
it
youth-
live,
if the-
but
what's
we
the
ain't going on
difference?
YouTube to watch no 106 Park.
Why not? You think if
You did that
you
back
think,
then?
You think if 106 and Park came on YouTube, people wouldn't watch it?
I'm not saying they wouldn't. It's just like, I don't know.
They're gonna watch it wherever it
I'm not
is.
disagreeing with you, but I'm not
Put
too.
it on Tubi.
I'm not.
I don't care.
I'm not all like. I'm not.
You're not
all in like you are.
Yeah, you're not
like,
all in.
I understand what you're
You
saying.
don't see
but
the vision.
Nah.
You
I
don't see the vision.
I don't see the vision. I don't.
And that's why the vision only. That's why it's a vision, because it only goes to one person. You know, it's a vision. It only came to me. It only came to me, and I'm not here to make you see what comes through.
Well,
Me.
good. Wow.
Why you don't see what I'm trying?
I said I agree with you. I mean, like it's cool, but I just don't think it's gonna be as big as you making it seem.
Why can't
That's
be
some
big?
old. See, that's the issue with old heads, y'all. Like they can't
But
let go of the past.
Why you think it can't be successful?
I'm just saying. I think it's just gonna be a little bit harder compared to.
I ain't saying it's not gonna be hard, but it can still be successful.
All right. Well, to each his own. We're just gonna have to see. So if y'all started up, man, then y'all could prove one of us wrong.
I mean, don't prove me wrong. Actually, have me a part of it and leave him out of it because he don't see the vision.
Yeah. Have her part of it.
Have me a part of it. I'll help with the vision.
Yeah.
We're going to have all the comedians come up and we're going to show different comedian skits like Desi, his little social media skits and stuff
Does
like
BET
that.
even have that bag to pay for like Desi's and Cots and Knots? And do they even got the bag for that?
Listen. We don't even have to focus on the big people. We can look for the VZs. We can look for the VZs who would become who.
Yeah, about this is
VZs. No, I'm not saying VZ.
He big dog.
VZ is big, but what I'm saying is he might not be as expensive right now as a Desi skit, and VZ is still getting his social media out there.
I ain't gonna lie.
So he might, if BT say, "Hey VZ, like let's put your skit on the 106 and Park."
But
VZ
not
might
even a skit. I think VZ would be a good host. Type shit. I ain't gonna lie. He would be a good like host, a good interview. He made for the spotlight. So hey, y'all tap in with VZ.
Yeah, shout out. What's VZ Instagram?
Hey, VZ Lamar TV, man.
VZ Lamar TV. Shout out to you. Shout out to you.
Follow her ASAP.
All right. On another note, we're talking about the YouTube and all that and Netflix. And have you seen the Pop the Balloon?
No.
Trash.
I mean,
Trash.
The concept.
Oscar
trash
the
anyway.
crash. What's the trash man from Sesame Street? That's Oscar.
It is Oscar.
Oscar love that trash. Trash.
I mean, the concept trash anyway. So I mean,
the concept was actually kind of decent.
It's
The concept is trash, but actually, how trash is it if it's that successful?
I was about to say. I mean, it's entertaining.
It's
but
entertaining.
I mean, to go and stand in a line in a row, while somebody comes in and basically judging you for real. That's all they doing is basically judging you. They don't know you. They have no choice but to judge you. It just messy. I feel like we bigger than that. But I mean, it's entertainment.
It's entertainment. I get what you're saying, but it's not the first of shows like that. Like I remember Next. Y'all remember Next on VH1? I know he don't remember it, but like all them old
I ain't never watched
dating
Next.
shows. Next was so good.
I watched
Parental Guidance.
That's what it's called.
Bruh,
I did watch that.
They need to bring those shows back.
That was a good show.
I think those shows would still be good. I don't see why that show wouldn't be good in 2024.
They brought back Teen Mom Like, but it's a different
That's
way.
trash.
It's a different way.
They brought back
it
Teen Mom.
I don't know how it is.
I think their kids are teens. Their
kids are teens.
Why does that matter? Why do we care?
Or is it teen moms that used to be teen moms and now their kids are teen moms? Or is that what it is?
No, I think their kids are teens. Their kids,
yeah,
their kids are at the same age that they were when they got pregnant, or like similar ages. It don't matter. I didn't even watch Teen Mom. That was trash.
But go back to Pop the Balloon. Yeah, my fault.
The Next was kind of similar because it was like a line of people and you go on a date with a line of people or whatever. So I feel like it's no new.
At least you go on it. Did they pick the people out on Next, or like how did that work? Like
did the producers, or you talking about the actual?
Like the way that it is on Pop the Balloon, like the person that goes on there trying to find love. Well, all of them are trying to find love, but you know you had the one person that goes down the road. So did they choose who they want to go on a date with, or like did somebody else choose? Like how did it work on Next? I don't remember it.
Dang, I'm trying to really remember. I feel like it was like a couple of people and you go on a date with each one. And you got like a different
See, that's a little different than Pop the Balloon. Pop the Balloon, they just go in there just to shit on somebody. Look at your shoes. I wouldn't have wear those shoes here. Where you coming? You just coming from work or something? Why'd you dress like that for?
Nah, for real, they really do be going in.
You have kids? Okay. 3 baby daddies? Okay. 4, okay. So like,
oh yeah, that dude was rude. Like the dude that's talking about the baby daddies.
Yeah, like,
I feel like he was he was just going on there just to troll.
So yeah.
But I mean, okay, yeah, it's. But I feel like most dating shows is kind of like, come on now.
All right, so compare it to the Pop the Balloon on Netflix, because now it's 10 times worse.
The Pop the Balloon on Netflix is so gentrified. It's like they had some gumbo and somebody decided to just put a whole bunch of milk in it. Just pour some milk.
It's just
in
fake.
the gumbo.
Y'all put they took a reality TV. This man Chase, who was a reality TV star.
Yeah.
Put him on there. He already be going on shows to BS anyway.
Yeah, and they had another dude on there who I think is Scotty. He was from The Ultimatum. It's so dramatic. It's so unreal. It's so unserious. Like it felt like, of course, the regular Pop the Balloon. It looked like everyday people that you see on the street.
Everyday people. Exactly. I thought that's what they was gonna do. If they could at least bought some
everyday people. This was so dramatic. They had social media, people, reality stars. You automatically know they're not on the find love. Once they come out in the intro, they having a dance already. Like, hey, what's up? They dancing with the crew. It wasn't funny. It was so unorganized. You just hear a whole bunch of people talking. I'm like, who is talking? You just hear everybody talking. I don't know if they should have had it live or not, because y'all should have edited it out. They had a whole full live audience.
Oh my God.
What in the world? What was the point of the live audience? It was just like so bad. I will not watch it again. And I'm so glad that Arlette and her husband, the original, people who have the show, they're still doing their YouTube show, so it's not going nowhere. And I'm so glad that that was signed in the document, because I feel like I wasn't in those doors, like that room, but I didn't think Netflix was going to allow them to continue doing their own show, because I felt like that would be like competition in a way. But maybe they had a lawyer, or maybe they spoke it up on their own to make sure that they can continue doing their own thing, because I thought Netflix would have bought that out, But I'm glad that they'll be able to still do their own thing just for their sake. And I'm like, yo, why can't we have something of our own? If we're gonna be honest, how many bachelorette seasons were there before they had one black one? But they probably had 20 bachelor seasons, 20 years, 15 years of The Bachelorette and The Bachelor. You've heard of that show before. Before they had their first black one in 2023 or 2022. I don't remember, but it was their first black one. That show has been going on since like the 2000s.
I mean, if you
why?
Look at the Netflix shows, though. Once
I knew,
Too Hot to Handle, Ultimatum.
Once it was on Netflix, I knew. I was like, oh yeah, it's not about to be a black show anymore.
What's the other shows they got on there?
We can't have anything.
What's the other dating shows they got on there?
None of them are real. Love is Blind, Ultimatum.
Love is Blind. But look at all the people they get. It be majority white people.
Well,
real.
I mean, it is.
What's that dating show where
that's
they was,
their audience.
What's that dating show where they had to find somebody to pair up with, and the last person, if you ain't find nobody, you gotta go.
I feel like that show was an MTV show.
Nah, it was on Netflix. Chase was on there. That's the only reason I know who that is.
Too Hot to Handle?
Nah, not that one. The other one where it had one season, it had I think 2 black girls, and they got voted out early. I forgot what it's called. But regardless, Netflix, y'all terrible when it comes to
but they
melanated people.
never made something for us.
But regardless, y'all terrible when it comes to putting melanated people on your show, putting black people on your show. Y'all, and this is what they do to meet that quota. They'll put somebody that's mixed on there.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then they'll call that
ambiguous.
Yeah, that would be their quota.
What is she?
Yep,
oh, that's
our
diversity hire.
They might even be Indian. They could be anything but black.
They'll have some sort of diversity hire. I mean, the only thing that we can get is the South African shows. Like, that's the only dating shows that we can get full black is the South African shows.
The African show, the Ultimatum version, bro,
was 10 times better than the American version.
100,000 times better.
Oh, man. You want to talk about entertaining?
That's entertaining.
They was not playing no games on the Ultimatum. They was not playing no games.
Yeah,
listen, y'all, I love me a little... I want to say love. I enjoy watching love reality shows. Love is Blind, Married at First Sight. As long as they're like entertaining. If they're boring, like I stopped watching Love is Blind. I don't think I've watched Love is Blind.
Married at First Sight.
For the Marriage at First Sight is pretty entertaining to me because they really they be letting them say crazy stuff on there. Well, I feel like Netflix, I don't know, Netflix don't as much, but.
And Netflix, they
Love is
they do not rock
Love
with
is
black
Blind.
folks.
The last 2 seasons I haven't watched. The last 2 or 3 seasons I have not watched. They barely been having. I don't know. It's like listen, you better get me.
Would you go on a reality show to find love?
Would I go on a reality show?
Like, what is she doing? Like, she just be doing. I asked her a question, she started singing.
I thought you liked my singing.
But what is you singing for, though? I asked you a question.
You want me to rap it?
I want you to answer the question.
Would I go on a reality show?
Oh, my goodness, bro.
Listen, would I go on a reality show to find love? I probably would go on Love Island, y'all. Love Island look like it's fun.
You just gonna go on that show to thought? That's all they be doing on that show is thoughting it up. Thoughting it up.
Was this your way of calling me a thought?
She trying to go on Love Island and be a
y'all. He been getting at me all day.
That's crazy though. Love Island, I did not expect that one. That show is literally that's all they do is bop 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 bop.
No,
bop,
they don't. No, they don't. Love Island. Okay, look at old girl and old boy. Can't even remember their names. What's his name, y'all? Serena and Cordell. Look at them. They was like talking to each other the entire time. There was plenty of couples who was talking to each other pretty much the entire time. That whole season, they was like talking to each other. Cordell, I mean, eventually when Cordell went to Su Casa, Mi Casa, Lu Casa, whatever the house was, when he went there, he started talking to the other girl. That's the only time. And that's real love. They outside loving on each other. That's black love.
Let's be honest. How was she treating him during that show?
Okay.
Let's be 100 though. Don't be doing that little, hey, I'm going for the girl side because it's good. No, be 100. Give your unbiased opinion. Cause y'all be over here like acting like. Come on now, bro.
Okay, so in the
I ain't gonna say she was playing him, but in a way she was definitely playing him, and then and stringing him along, and he was all in for it. And the one time he go and do it, he wanted to find somebody that's actually into him. She flipped the switch
because they were already into each other by that time. Okay, I get what what you're saying. In the very beginning, Serena, my girl, you weren't feeling him for real. Not for real. Not that much.
Or maybe she was playing him.
But like, you know, sometimes it takes us a while for us to grow into our feelings. I feel like we didn't see everything, but it throughout the episodes, you would see that she started to like him more and more and more and more.
But regardless,
I feel like in the very beginning, you don't know if you like somebody. When we was talking in the very beginning, you like me in the very beginning, period. But I didn't, you know. You don't know if you like somebody for real. Why are you making that face like you confused? Do you not remember liking me in the very beginning?
You're not taking a bruh. Listen, when she left him dolo, when he was dancing for her love and all that, she went and left him dolo, right? he could have went off, cause that means she want to go try to entertain somebody else. He could have been like, man, F this, F that, F her, just like how she was acting. But as soon as a girl showed interest in him, damn, it's World War III with her. But do you not remember how you was playing him when you was trying to call him dumb because he wanted to be he wanted to be sponsored by Cheez-Its? Was you not trying to play him? You was trying to play him acting like he ain't had no goals. You're like, come on, bro. And then you gonna get mad when another girl show him attention. That's how it really be though. You don't know what you got till you lose it, and that's the perfect example of it.
Well, listen. I mean,
I'm glad they found love, but let's be honest, man. That show, they kissing on each other, get new girls coming in, kiss. I hope they take what's it, STD test. I hope they get tested for all that. Because that shit, wow.
Okay, so I'm guessing you would not do a love reality show.
Hell no. I would never, ever in my life, ever. I'm above that.
Oh, I love that for you. I'm above that too.
You just said you're going to go on Love Island.
I was just saying if I had to, that would be the one.
When do you have to, though? Like, you always got a choice. It's people right outside. What you going to go on a TV show? You can't find nobody outside?
Obviously, I found somebody.
I'm not talking about you. I'm just talking about hypothetical. Like, or not even you, just in general. Like,
sometimes it is hard for people to find love. You make it seem like it's easy out here in these streets. You don't walk out in the streets and then, he gonna love me. It's hard for people.
Listen, bro. Everybody is somebody's everything.
What freaking mug did you get that from?
Chance the Rapper.
Oh my goodness.
Shout out Chance the Rapper.
Listen, it's hard for people to find love. That's probably why a lot of people. If it was easy,
it's easier on reality TV. That makes it easier.
I'm not saying that, sir. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying some people find it difficult to find the right one, and they find different avenues. Whether that's going on reality TV or whether that's making a dating profile on a dating app.
That's a little. That's different.
You find different avenues, and or getting a dating coach. I thought I was gonna be a little dating coach, y'all, but.
A dating coach?
I mean, not coach. A dating, the person to put the people together. I thought it was gonna be one. A dating scout.
A scout.
What you call them people?
I don't know what you call them people.
A dating person.
Or a matchmaker.
A matchmaker.
I don't know is that a real job?
Yes, matchmakers are real jobs. You never seen the Indian Matchmaker on Netflix?
Yeah, I didn't know that was like a real job.
That's a real job. That's a real job. Dating coaches, real job. I could be a dating coach. I feel like I'd be a great dating coach. I'm not gonna brag, but one of my friends already calls me her dating coach. So, I feel like I have great advice when it comes to dating.
Okay.
Do you think you give great advice when it comes to dating?
Nah, I don't really give advice.
What a great friend you are.
I mean, if they ask, but I ain't about to just give them my unsolicited advice or opinion. I just keep it to myself. So if they telling me, hey man, it's a struggle out here, man. The last 3 girls I was with and cheated on me, and this.
You just
I'm sorry to hear that.
That's tough.
That's tough.
Yeah, what y'all dudes be talking about? That's why dudes don't talk to each other.
What game come on tonight?
Yo, that's messed up. Nah, what gang come on tonight? That's tough, bro. That sucks for you.
Hey, man. Like, to be honest, though, like all on some honey stuff. Like, I mean, we already talked about this, but guys really we don't be sharing that type of stuff. Like, if we going through something, they not gonna know. Nobody gonna know.
No, sounds sad.
I mean, hey, man, that's life. That's life, man. So when you see guys out there,
I'm here for
when
you.
Y'all see,
you
when
can
y'all
tell
see
me
black,
whatever.
When y'all see black men out there, man, show them some grace.
Cause y'all be keeping it to yourselves.
Something, man. They going through something, and they don't want to tell nobody because they ain't trying to push that energy off. Like, they don't want to ruin somebody else's mood or ruin somebody else.
Y'all need to talk more.
But I mean, hey, we just feel like we just gonna battle it internally. But when we after we done battling it though, after we done going to war, we gonna thrive though.
Yeah, but I'm here for you.
We gonna thrive.
Whatever you need to talk about. We just
diamonds in the rough. That's all.
Yeah.
We just diamonds in the rough, baby.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm great.
No, mental health matters, and on some real stuff though. Yeah, black men do. Y'all really do keep a lot of that, but I think that's just trauma from us. Us here in America in general, and the stuff that us as a race have been through, to kind of like in just going through that trauma and just having to go on day to day, push it through. We all going through it. I'm not going to worry what I'm going through on somebody else, but that's not how it should be. We should be able to lean on each other. We should be able to communicate what we're going through.
One of her things. Lean on me.
When you're not strong, I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on. 4, 5. Is that it? It won't be long. I heard somebody say that. So I'm going.
Hey, what a wonderful time of day. Hey. If we love each other, and I say, hey. Yeah, I think that's. I don't know why I heard that. What song? What show is that from?
What a wonderful time of day.
Hey.
So cartoon.
It's definitely, bro. Y'all put that in the comments, whatever song that is, cause I'm gonna go watch it.
You gonna watch the show?
Yeah.
Yeah, but mental health matters, and we as a people need to prioritize our mental health.
Yeah.
We gonna bring it to Cotton News Guy. We gonna bring it to Cotton News Guy. We gonna talk. Okay, you ready for Cotton News Guy, Kai?
Yeah, it's time for Just Cotton News Guy.
Just Cotton News Guy.
And cue the music now. And we are back. All right, so back with Just Caught a News Guy. We're going to kick it off. I ain't going to hold y'all. This News Guy segment is a little dark. I apologize. So, starting it off crazy. Not sure if you heard of this, but there were some parents who had locked their adopted children in a barn and basically forced them to work as slaves. They were a white couple, of course, from West Virginia, and they have been convicted of human trafficking. They definitely got sentenced. But the reason I'm bringing it up is because they actually had video footage of the kids in the actual barn where they were being kept. So just to read a little something from the article, shout out people, but West Virginia couple accused of locking their adopted black children in a barn, making them use buckets as toilets, and forcing them to work as slaves, has been found guilty of human trafficking and other charges. So the two people that were convicted, I'm putting their name out there. Jan K. Whitefeather, and then you got the man's name was Donald Lance. I mean, look at him. Remember when I was on the last episode, I was talking about, bruh, like just 60 and 90 seconds just in a room. Bruh, that's one of them cases. Like, bruh, yeah, what the hell? The fact that people would even think of doing some crazy shit like this. But that's the first story. Do you have anything you want to say?
Yeah, that's crazy. I saw the video on social media, and the fact they literally had video cameras in their these children were staying in like practically sheds. They had no bed. They slept on the floor. I don't think they had a blanket. They didn't have a pillow. They slept on concrete shed floor, and it's so sad to see. It's terrible to see. It's terrible that they even had to go through that. It's terrible that the system allowed them to be there so long. It's terrible that these people had these black children. I don't know why there wasn't welfare checks. I don't know why.
So, I think there were. I gotta find a source for this, but this is something that I heard. It's all alleged, y'all. I don't know if this one's true, but I did hear that there were welfare checks, and they were talking to the kids through the window, confirming, if they're okay and stuff like that.
Those people didn't care about them children either.
But the way that they even got caught is because one of the neighbors had peeped the man Donald Lance, I think that was his name, Donald Lance, locking one of the daughters in the shed.
So the neighbors called.
The fact that y'all think this shit okay. Services. I wish it would. I'm sorry. I had to let that one out. Cause bruh.
But then at that point,
bruh.
Listen, at that point, but like what's unfortunate and super sad to say that I'm thinking about is that this is probably not the only case. It's probably other children living in situations like this.
You want to hear the conditions they was in?
Yeah.
So, the eldest daughter, she 18 now. So all this happened. They got charged and arrested. Well, they got arrested and stuff in 2023. But so the eldest daughter, she did testify. She's 18 now, but she said that they had to stand in their rooms for hours to prevent from falling asleep. And then she testified that they would be pepper sprayed whenever they didn't obey orders, such as keeping their hands on top of their heads for prolonged periods. Ronald Lance hit one of the boys over the head with a pipe when he didn't listen to him. And they were also being called racial slurs, wore dirty clothes, and they were on a diet of peanut butter sandwiches. Not even jelly in that motherfucker. You be getting on me about putting too much peanut butter.
Go on.
I'm sorry. It ain't funny. She also said that they went about 2 months without showering or brushing their teeth, and also said that her siblings rarely took baths or showers. So
it's a child abuse.
That shit crazy, bro.
It's child abuse. It's I know I said that I don't like the death penalty, but bring in the chair.
Like I said, bring in. Matter of fact, just bring in all descendants of slaves, and just go in that room 60 to 90 seconds, bro. That's it.
I hate to hear this story. I'm happy that they're finally in jail, but it's just crazy because I would be so dumb to think that they are the only kids that was going through something like this. I feel like that couple, I feel like they should do a further investigation because I don't think people like that do that by themselves. I'm not sure what type of black market stuff that they're on, but who knows what they were connected to? You get what I'm saying? Who they were friends with, who they were communicating with, who are probably doing the same exact thing. It's rare that people do stuff like that and they don't have some sort of like community with other terrible people. Who knows? And so I just feel like it would be crazy to think that this is the only story of children, especially like just child abuse, when it comes to them having our children and adopting, fostering, whatever, our children. That's crazy. It's probably happening every single day, and it definitely makes you reconsider, especially when they adopt our children, what sort of procedures or what sort of I don't know what they have to go through when it comes to adopting us, but it should be more. Yeah. It should be more. If a couple is not Black, African American, not of the same heritage, adopting someone who is, there should be a lot more. What do they do with them? Like check-ins on that family.
Yeah, I agree.
You should be going through classes, counseling, all types of stuff about, okay, you got a Black kid. Well, here's all the stuff that comes with it.
Right. We're gonna get.
You're gonna have to go to Black history. You're gonna have to get a African American history major.
All right.
At HBCU. How about that?
All right, we're running low on time, so I'm gonna get to. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to touch all these stories, but I'm gonna try to touch them as much as I can. Some of these I really want to do a deeper dive on them, so maybe I need to circle back or something. I don't know. But moving on to another story, twin brothers, 19, missed a flight to Boston. Then they were found dead. And
the twin brothers.
The twin brothers in Bell Mountain. So yeah. So originally they tried to write it off. I don't know who did the investigation wherever they were at, but it was in like Bell Mountain in Hiwassee, Georgia. But they tried to write it off as like a murder suicide. But they were both found fatally shot. But it was interesting because I think both of them, I gotta look at the autopsy, but I want to say both of them had gunshot wounds to the back of their heads. So it didn't really seem like, if somebody's like shoot, I don't even know if a gun was recovered either for them to call it a murder suicide. There was one person arrested, but it was just a firefighter who took the picture and I guess like sent it, and he got arrested for what was it for? Let me see. He got arrested, and he was charged with a misdemeanor obstruction after taking photos of the twins' death scene, and he was sharing the images publicly. So he got arrested, but they still don't know what happened. The family doesn't believe that it's a murder suicide. They said that their kids were always super nice with each other. They always did everything together. They never been in any type of argument, fist fight, nothing like that. And they had their plane tickets to Boston in their pocket. They don't even know how they know about Bell Mountain. Never been to Bell Mountain. So it's just a lot of weird shit about this story. And I'm pretty sure it's like a lot of like towns, them sundown towns, or just places where we probably not welcome. And I feel like this might be one of them incidents. So I'm gonna definitely do a deeper dive on this story, but I just thought that was crazy.
Ooh. I mean, honestly, we might have to make have another episode where we go do a deeper dive on that story, because there's so many, like you said, there's so many mysteries. Well, I don't even think it's a mystery. I think it's plain to see that what they're saying is bullshit. Like, there's no way that these kids. It's rare. It's really, really rare, especially when it comes to kids, that they commit suicide and you see no signs. Mm-hmm. They're not depressed. They were happy. They were going on a trip the next freaking day. They are have all these things going for themselves, and then they shoot themselves in the head with a gun randomly. That's very rare. Lots of this suicides, these kids, they show signs. Their teachers they show signs to their teachers, their friends. They're depressed. They're going through all these different things that you can see signs when a kid is needing help. This to go and actually shoot yourself in the head. No, I'm not gonna believe that, because that's bullshit. These kids were murdered, but the question is who, and the question is why aren't the police actually taking it serious as a homicide instead of freaking suicide? Twins. Come on now, but we're gonna might have to pull that back out on another episode, because you got all these stories. You got all the good stories this episode.
Yeah.
But I mean, not even good. It's a lot of sad
it's just
stuff.
a lot. Yeah, it's a lot.
But it's things that we probably need to take a deeper dive in.
And then I know, and just moving on from that story. So I don't know if you remember us talking about this, but Donald Trump had like a bunch of air traffic control workers laid off and stuff like that. So this happened. When did this happen? I think it happened around April 1st, and this is not an April Fool's joke, I promise. There was a fight in the air traffic control tower at the Reagan National Airport, or DCA. It was in Washington, D.C., the same location where the plane and the helicopter crashed, right? And it's crazy that there was a fight. While they were having this fight, there was a near miss. There was almost about to be another accident while they were having this fight. But I guess like a supervisor, he basically punched one of his subordinates. And they had a little fight, but he did end up getting charged with assault and battery, and they did replace him. But the reason I say that is because I ain't flying into DC no time soon, bro. Ever. I can't fly into DC because that actually caused a close call. But the reason I bring that up is because there was actually a helicopter crash not too long ago. This was not in DC. This was in kind of in the New Jersey, New York area, in the Hudson River. But a helicopter crash killed a family of 5. I want to say they were from Spain, and they were basically doing like a helicopter tour. 4 family members, and then the pilot. They basically, the propellers just kind of fell off the helicopter, and it just fell into the Hudson River. Whew. I know that was a lot.
Yeah, and they were all deaf. Yeah. All of your...
Yeah, I'm sorry. I told you
we could have put in like...
I told you it's going to be dark.
We could have sprinkled a little and then
dark.
sprinkled a little for the next episode.
It's going to be dark, man. Whoa. I know. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry.
Rest in peace to all the... Well, no, the first one wasn't deaf. You're right. The first story wasn't deaf. All the kids are still alive.
Sure.
Yeah, so the first story, there was no deaf. Rest in peace.
And there was a plane crash today in Florida. It was a small plane in Boca Raton. A small plane crash that killed 3 people, injured 1. It crashed on like a major highway.
Well, at this point, we need to drive. Bro,
I ain't gonna lie though. To be honest, I mean, these type of plane crashes, like the small planes, happen all the time every year. It's the commercial planes that we don't see, or passenger jets that we don't see crash often. But I think it's just more news around it because of all the aviation accidents that it has been. But I mean, if you look it up, flight is still the safest way to travel.
I mean, Google can say whatever Google wants to say.
They have AI powered Google now.
AI is still controlled by somebody.
Until it's not.
Shout out to 2020. 2029 when AI will take over the world.
That's all I got for the news guy, boy. I know that was a lot, y'all.
Rest in peace to all those all the people who lost their lives.
Damn.
All the people that lost their lives on all these crashes, aviation crashes. Rest in peace to the twins. I hope they find justice. But we're gonna have to do a deeper dive on their stories, and like we might need to bring that back up and just dive into like all the details.
Yeah.
And our private investigator has or something, whatever, because
Crazy, man.
That's crazy. And I don't believe it. No. I don't believe what they're trying to tell us. I don't think you guys should either.
Also, I saw this too. This don't really got nothing to do with none of that. And it don't got nothing to do with death. But I did see also, this is my last news guy segment, that Donald Trump made it okay for government contractors, I guess facilities, to segregate. So they can have,
yes,
I did see that. If they want to have a black bathroom and a white bathroom, they can. If they want to have a black water fountain, a white water fountain, they can. Restaurant, they want to have a white restaurant in there and a black restaurant, they definitely can. So that should just kind of tell you like
the
what they plan. Yeah, like I don't think the Supreme Court will let that happen, even though they let Trump get away with everything. But it's wild, man. It's wild times, man. Y'all need to get ready. But yeah, that's all my news guy said, man. So appreciate y'all for tuning in with Just Kinda News Guy.
Just Kinda News Guy. You didn't think I was gonna bring it back at the end, did you?
You always do bring it back, so I knew you would.
Okay. Well, you done, honey?
Yeah, I'm done after that.
Yeah, that was dark. But it was something that I appreciate. I like Just Kind of News Guy segment because we talk about topics that a lot of people aren't talking about.
Yeah, I don't really hear no podcast talking about that.
We're not hearing any podcasts talking about those topics, and these are news and topics that we should actually be paying attention to. They deal with us. It's our this is reality, not social media, not what celebrity is dating who, and who just dropped the best album of the year. Like, I mean, that's
we
nice and stuff. We
though.
talk about those things, and we love music, so of course we're gonna talk about those things. But like, these are Just Kind of News Guy. Those are news topics that we all should know about, and we all should be paying attention to, because this is our community, and this is the world we live in. And if you listen, if you ain't paying attention, you walk around blind, deaf, and dumb all day, well, your ass gonna get hit by a car.
God damn. Well, I'm gonna because my news segment was so long, we may have to I don't want to speed through the other segments, but we.
Oh, how long we been talking?
We've been going for a minute.
How long can we go? How long
and this
can
is
we go?
Why
You're not about to cut off my segment, because they've been waiting the entire time for me. Yay? Her name with TJ. Yay? Her name with TJ. Oh, and for this yay or nay TJ, yay or nay with T. God, shit. Get it together. Whoa.
Oh my gosh, that's funny, dog.
Okay, for this yay or nay segment with TJ, we are going to talk about if it's cool to give your in-laws nicknames. Okay. So I was having a conversation with a person in my life, and we were communicating about like how, the evolution of our relationships with in-laws. And, I was just saying, like, in the very beginning, I was super young, especially when dating you. I was 18, 19, 20, whatever. I was really young. I wasn't, like, in the mindset of, like, okay, let me have the best relationship, Like, I wanted to have a respectful, but I wasn't trying to, like, push boundaries or, like, step over. Like, I wasn't trying to, be besties yet. Because it was very beginning for us. So, and so we were talking about, like, what you call your in-laws. And I said, back then I didn't want to be like, oh, can I call you mama? Like, I feel like calling your in-laws, like, hey, mama, is like, especially before you, like, engaged or married or really got, like, been together for a while, like, it's kind of like, I didn't want to be one of those girls to be like, that's my mama. That feel like weird. It feel weird. It feel a little like forced. Like, I didn't want to be that girl. Yeah. But so many people, you meet, you dating somebody, you be like, oh, that's my mama. Oh, that's Mama J. oh, that's Mama T, Mama D, or whatever. I feel like if you meet your partner's parents and they're like, call me Mama J or call me Mommy D, then it's cool because they told you to call them that. But like giving them nicknames like, oh, that's my mama, that's my bonus mama, when you first when you dating, like, what you think about that? Is that yay or nay?
Nah, that's a no. It's weird to me. I mean, I ain't grow up seeing that. Seeing my parents talk to their spouse's parents like in that way. It's always Mr. or Mrs.
Yeah.
It ain't never like Mama. That's weird, bro. I don't. That ain't me. So I mean, if you do it, to each his own. But it's a little weird. I feel like you kind of forcing.
Yeah, you're forcing it,
and
or a little bit.
You don't know if you forcing it, but you could also like make them feel uncomfortable depending on like. Because they might not even be on that time.
Yeah,
like,
at that time, you also don't really 100% know how they feel about you.
And then they make it worse for the ones that go. I know we talked about this on another episode, but it make it worse for the ones that go and talk to their family about their significant other when they significant other done pissed them off. But you done told... the significant other, yeah, you can call me mama, you can call me. So can they still call you mama after your daughter done vented to you about how he done cheated and did this and did that, but she's still with him though. So I just feel like it's too much, especially if you ain't locked in, you ain't even married. Cause what if y'all break up? So yeah, it's a no. It's a no.
Yeah. I mean, I agree. I feel like, especially in the very beginning, like, okay, later on, yeah, if you want to do that, then that's cool. But like in the very beginning, I'm not trying to push no boundaries. Like I just now got here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? I'm just now trying to get my feet wet. Just, join along. I ain't trying to like start calling your mama and all that. And you might not feel comfortable with that.
Mm-mm.
So like, I don't know, or giving like the little nicknames to your in-laws.
It's
I'm
weird,
like,
bro.
listen, I'm just gonna, I don't know about the nicknames.
I can't do it. We married and I still don't do that, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. If my in-laws told me like, oh, you can call me this, then I will. But until then,
even if they said that, I still can't do it. I'm sorry.
I ain't about to give you the nicknames.
I can't do it.
It's the respect.
That's it.
It's
I'm gonna call you by your government.
Yeah. I love you.
Mr. or Mrs. is gonna be in the front.
Right. Especially in the beginning. Like I said, in the beginning, it's like, you don't wanna. But then for me personally, I just felt like in the beginning it was like, okay, I'm learning everyone, I'm meeting everybody, and then later on I'm like, okay, let me build on these relationships. But when it comes to the nicknames and all that, nah. So for this yay or nay,
you already said the verdict. You just said
yeah.
no.
For this yay or nay segment,
you just said
yay or nay with TJ. I am the judge. I am the jury. I am the lawyer. I am the only opinion that matters. For this case, should you give your in-laws nicknames? We are saying nay. Do. I need a gavel. Do. That sounds like how I be knocking these heads. Do. Try me if you want to.
That's that Boys and Girls Club.
Try me if you want to. Try me if you want to. You can catch me in the A. I'm in the A. Listen, all right, listen, you done already said we've been talking too long for this episode. So I think this was a good episode. We talked about a lot of topics. Is there anything you want to finish off saying before we let the people go? Oh, dang. How am I going to finish? I'm about to finish the episode, and I forgot about our last segment.
Mm-hmm.
Do it there everywhere.
Yeah.
All right, so this is our Do It There Everywhere segment. At the end of every show, we grab our little yellow cup we grab someone's name. It's gonna be either his or mine. And then we grab a dare. Whoever, the person whose name it is, gotta complete the dare. And then at the end of the next episode, you'll be able to see them complete that dare. So, at the end of this episode, last week, you pulled out your dare, which is to walk in a public place with an outfit that I chose.
Yeah, I remember
and
that.
It's gonna be so... Yeah, y'all just gotta tune in and watch it. It's good. So tune in and watch that dare at the end of this episode, and we're gonna go ahead and choose our dare.
You can choose. I think I chose last time, didn't I?
Oh.
Yeah, alright, girls. Me, I am not trying to eat the worm.
You better not have put a worm in here. You got me messed up, bro.
I'm not trying to eat the worm, chat.
Is this blue?
Yeah.
So that's the name, right?
Yeah, not trying to eat the worm, chat.
Oh,
you brought two of them. Aw, you cheating.
I didn't. I don't know what's what, but I'm about to put one back.
Oh, she cheated, chat.
I didn't. Kai!
She cheated, chat. I ain't gonna lie. That should be a redo, because she literally pulled them both out, looked at them, and then said, okay, we're gonna put them back.
They were closed.
Chat,
they were closed.
She capped, chat. She cheated, chat. It's all good. You know what I mean?
Back to back, meat.
You
back to back like meat. You back to back.
She cheated.
You better
man.
back up. You better back up. You better back.
You just be cheating, bro. That should be, if I gotta eat the worm, I'm gonna spit it at her.
Ooh, like a bird. You can feed me the worm. We can feed each other like. I would like that. Okay. Jog around a grocery store. Damn, Harris Teeter is gonna be sick of us.
No, we can go somewhere else for that. I'm gonna put on workout clothes too, like I'm really good. Put on running shoes.
Jog around a grocery store. Harris Teeter about to be sick of them.
We can go somewhere a little bigger.
A little bigger? Walmart.
Like Walmart, yeah.
You gonna put on workout clothes and just jog around. Boy, the security gonna be on your ass. They gonna think you trying to rob.
Why? Look, I'm trying to rob. I obviously look like I'm working. You know the old ladies that be going to the mall to do the laps.
Yeah, you gotta have your shorts all the way on. You gotta wear a headband.
Nah, yeah. See, there you go. Well, I gotta do all that.
Yeah, that's funny. That's gonna be hilarious, guys. All right, so tune in to the next episode to see Kai jog around the store in workout clothes. That's gonna be hilarious. Get that endurance up. Yeah. Well, that's the end of another good episode. Did you enjoy this episode?
I did.
It was pretty good.
Did. It was still a musical, but it's all good.
I want to be in a musical one day.
Well, you started your own. Yeah.
Lay off Effie. Just take the money and run.
Yeah.
Cool it, Effie. This time you know what you've done.
Well, I do appreciate y'all for tuning in on this episode, but enjoy the dare. And if you got any suggestions on topics, please let us know. But y'all are never gonna let us know, so it's okay. I'm still gonna say it. But like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next episode. Enjoy the dare.
Thank you.
Peace.
Bye. Hey y'all, it's time for Kai's dare. You want to remind them what the dare was?
I'll tell you, she got to choose my outfit of the day, OOTD, you know what I mean? Rocking the flannel, you know what I'm saying? Hey, polo, you know what I mean? I got my Adidas sweatpants. I got my Pumas. I know you can't really get these. You'll see more when I get out the whip, but we stepping. Oh yeah, and we got the stunner shades on.
Looking good. You look
handsome.
handsome.
Hey, the blocker.
You still look handsome. I still give you my number.
All right, bet.
Come on, let's go.
All right.
We about to head out. Fit on fleek. Fit on fleek. The Lorvay shades on. So what would you call this outfit? What type of style is this?
I call this shit, bag your bitch.
Bag your bitch. Wow.
Yeah,
With the belt
stunner,
on?
yeah.
That one with the belt on?
You don't know?
Yeah.
I didn't know if I wanted to dress studious or if I wanted to hoop, play soccer. I don't know.
Yeah.
I do it all. Quick, we want to be rich. Oh. Man, they don't got the collisions in here. Oh, you know what? They got the second best thing though right here. Look at this.
What they got?
Look at this.
They got his gummy bears.
So we got the worms and we got the bears.
What you gonna get?
I usually go with the bears. Okay. Let me put y'all on game. So these Black Forest, right? Black Forest. They don't got no food. They don't got no food coloring dye. Look at the ingredients. You don't see no red, no yellow, no whatever, no dye in it. All artificial. I'm sorry. All organic. Okay? These are organic.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Go. You want some?
I don't see nothing healthy. I'm on my healthy journey. If you see something that look remotely healthy, like, holler at me. All right, we made it.
Made it, man. I made it. You know what I mean?
Tell them. Confidence. It ain't on you. It's in you. It's in you. It's in you. Keep it playing no matter what you wearing. You fly. You fly. You fly.
You saw dude read the hat. He like, oh yeah, hard.
Hard.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You hard. Shout out. All right. We out.
We out.